Good afternoon and welcome to our second annual Women Faculty of the School of Medicine Career Development Activity Fair. We're very excited to show you all of the wonderful opportunities for advancement that the faculty at Case Western provides. And my name is Karen Horowitz. I'm the program chair for the day, and I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Dr. Amy Heiss, President of the Women Faculty of the School of Medicine.
Thank you, Karen. I'm excited to be able to participate in this event this year. So I want to introduce the Women Faculty School of Medicine at Case Western Reserve University, the sponsor of tonight's event. The women faculty current officers are listed here. You can see Karen is the immediate past president, myself as the president. We are in the process of electing our president-elect. Deb Leisman is our secretary, and Corey Heilman is our treasurer. The women faculty at the School of Medicine sponsors a number of events throughout the year. And we have a series of different types of events. We have Inspiring Women series, which are lectures from women of note who inspire us on topics such as leadership, career development, research topics, work-life balance, etc. We also host our Catalyst for Change series, which is workshops on networking, career development, increasing your professional impact. We also offer more casual networking opportunities. Some new programs that are on the launching pad include our Women Faculty Distinguished Lectureship Series. This year, for the first time, we are hosting a leadership book club, which will be exciting. And then we have our annual spring dinner, where we bring in a speaker of national reputation who participates in workshops and meetings through the day, sometimes is able to mentor students or faculty, and then host a lecture or workshop at our spring dinner. Historically, we've held this at the Allen Library, and look for that. It will be occurring in May of 2017. One of our next upcoming workshops is hosted by Karen Horowitz, and it's going to be titled Finding Your Voice in Academic Medicine. And Karen is going to lead a workshop on November 9th to help faculty develop their own personal story and their own personal academic voice. So we look forward to seeing you all there. One of our other important activities is the Women Faculty School of Medicine Awards. And so, as you can see, we have a number of different awards at different academic levels. And these are very popular awards and are a great opportunity for faculty to receive support for career development activities. We have the Mary Hellerstein Junior Faculty Career Development Award, and those are one or two awards that are given annually and can be used for faculty development activities. Some popular past activities include the AAMC Women Faculty Development Series. Also, the Weatherhead School of Medicine has a number of faculty development courses and activities that you'll hear about later in this presentation. The Helen Evans Mid-Career Faculty Development Award, the Toyoko Yamashita Service Award, and then we also support nominations from the School of Medicine for senior leadership, such as the ELAM program, which is a national executive leadership program for women faculty. We also give a number of awards at the graduation, including our School of Medicine Gender Equity Award and our Humanistic Values in Medicine Awards. I encourage everyone to check out our website and follow us on Twitter, as listed here. There also are some cards outside that include the address for the website. So I'm also going to talk about one of our flagship programs that was developed within the Women Faculty School of Medicine and is currently administered. The director is Shumita Khatri from Cleveland Clinic, and this is our Flex Professional Development Program. This is a year-long leadership program, which is competitive, and we now are in our 5th year. So why did we start this program? Well, we had been tasked by the dean to identify some issues that were barriers for women entering senior leadership positions within the School of Medicine. And one of the issues that we identified was that there's an issue of the pipeline. You have to have women in the leadership pipeline who are developing the leadership skills that they need to take on advanced leadership positions. And as you can see, in general, women make up about half of all medical students, and yet only a fraction of these go on to become full and associate professors. This is from a recent AAMC report. I think at Case Western we have some better stats than this. And so the goals of the FLEX program are to increase the number of women here at Case Western in the School of Medicine and leadership positions, also to empower women to pursue opportunities both nationally and internationally, and to address the attrition of women, successful women in academic medicine, to give them opportunities to succeed here, and to develop our leadership pipeline. So as part of this program, there's a number of professional skills that are introduced, and this is a personalized training program so that women can identify their own leadership opportunities or challenges and work on them through the year with professional coaching. Executive presence skills are presented. You have the opportunity for a 360 assessment. There's other evaluations such as the DISC evaluation, and then a number of different sessions on resiliency, networking. There's individual coaching sessions, and then the opportunity to interact with senior leaders here at the School of Medicine. So you can see some of the numbers from the 5 years of our program. The class sizes have increased. It was a very competitive process this year. We had more applicants than we accepted, which was great because we really had the opportunity to select women who were ready for this type of advanced leadership training. And then we also target this training for women at different academic levels. And so there's women at the assistant, associate, and full professor level, as well as recruited from the School of Medicine main campus and affiliated institutions. So all School of Medicine affiliated women faculty are eligible. The application does require that the applicant have a vision for their leadership, as well as goals for their professional development, and have support from their immediate supervisor or chair. The application cycle starts in May, so please look at the website listed here, and as well as for announcements for the opening of these applications. Okay. Next, I'd like to introduce Nicole Deming from the Office of Faculty Affairs and Human Development.
All right. My name is Nicole Deming. I'm an Assistant Dean for Faculty Affairs and Human Resources, and Assistant Professor in the Department of Bioethics. Thank you for the invitation from the Women Faculty School of Medicine. Our role within Faculty Affairs and HR is to assist departments with faculty appointments, promotions. You will receive lots of emails from our office and from me specifically. This is what I look like. Please stop me if you have any questions about promotion, what the standards are, if you're interested in getting involved in faculty governance, or if you're looking for service opportunities within the School of Medicine. A lot of those are touched by our office, and I can certainly either come to your department and talk about what those standards are and what those opportunities are, or you can have a one-on-one meeting with me. I am available and will make time over the phone or in person to meet your schedule. We often get questions in our office about faculty policies, and obviously we work with other departments and offices within the School of Medicine, and so If you have a question, we're actually a pretty good place to begin. And if I don't know the answer, I will let you know that I don't know the answer, but I will also figure out who might have the answer, and we'll work with that. Again, we do appointments, promotions, and tenure. These guidelines were decided by the faculty in 2006, but obviously that takes some level of interpretation, and it's easiest to have a conversation about what those standards are and to discuss your CV. These are all things that we can work on. Faculty governance and what role you can play. There are tons of opportunities, and we want to find one that's appropriate for the time you have available and also what aligns with your interests. There are often questions about faculty compensation, and there is a compensation plan that is on our website for individuals that are 100% paid by case. And again, some of those conversations often come through our office if you have questions about the faculty handbook or our bylaws. We also assist with your department. So we work a lot with your administrators, and if there are new administrators, we will meet with them as an office to make sure that they're on board and know who to ask questions with. For new staff hires, if there are salary questions, again, appointments, and then often if there are employee relation issues, our office will handle those. And I'm trying to think. We also do appointments and reviews for research associates and senior research associates, and then visa applications for individuals at Case Western Reserve University for faculty and staff. I will just say this is not to be read. This is a sample of all the forms and checklists that are on our website. We really want this information out there. This is not a guessing game, but there is a lot of information. So again, please do not hesitate to call us. I work with wonderful people, and they're very helpful and very nice. So if you have a question, there's obviously a lot of resources available, but please reach out to us and set up a time to meet or just give us a call. This is our group, and again, this information can all be found on our website, and just please, we're happy to help and make sure that you are involved and succeed. Our next speaker is Dr. Sana Liu, Vice Dean for Faculty Diversity and Development, and here she is.
Thank you. So I will echo Nicole's sentiments. It's wonderful to be here, and I appreciate the invitation. Last year's Women Faculty School of Medicine career fair was just fabulous, so it's great to be here again. Thank you. I'm also a professor in the Department of Bioethics and have a number of secondary appointments, and also oversee the Office for Faculty Affairs and Human Resources at the School of Medicine. So you will see how the two offices collaborate on a number of activities. Just to give you a sense of the office and what it does and why it's there, the Office for Faculty Development and Diversity was established a short 4 years ago, so it has not been in existence very long. Our mission, as you can see, is to promote a welcoming, energized, and collaborative environment for a diverse faculty, staff, and student body. And what we really do is strive to have everyone, all of our stakeholders involved in this effort. We want to promote an energized and collaborative climate to facilitate faculty growth and development along whatever someone's chosen career path might be, to enhance chairs' ability to lead and manage. Department chairs need love and attention as well, and to support the School of Medicine strategic plan, and really to establish the School of Medicine of Case Western as a leader in both faculty development and diversity initiatives. So this is a listing of some of the more widely used resources in the office. So our Faculty Toolkit series is done in collaboration with the Office for Faculty Affairs and Human Resources. This is a monthly 1-hour workshop that it goes from January through November, and the topics rotate. So some of the topics in the past, for instance, have included grant preparation and administration, a view from NIH study sections, putting together a teaching portfolio, developing a research team. Promotion and tenure is a standard, authorship and authorship ethics. So that gives you just some sense of the kinds of topics that are covered to help people move along in developing the skills that they need. FRAME is a new program that began this year. It's our first cohort. FRAME is Faculty Reaching for Academic Medical Excellence. It's an 8-month program beginning every April, and it extends through November. It's one Friday and Saturday a month. And it focuses also on the development of skills that faculty will need to advance in their careers, and including leadership skills. The program is really geared to underrepresented minorities in medicine, and we define that very broadly. So it includes race, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender presentation. It's quite a broad definition of diversity. And I think one of the probably outstanding features of the program is that we spend a lot of time talking about expectations of the academic medical center climate and how it specifically impacts on individuals who may, in some sense, consider themselves or be seen as minority individuals. We also provide individualized assistance in developing career development plans and grand rounds for departments that request it to actually do some workshops with that. A minimal amount of coaching is available through my office. We also provide referrals to coaching. We have an internal sabbatical program that is coordinated in conjunction with the Vice Dean for Research and the Dean's Office. So it's similar to a sabbatical, but it's internal to the School of Medicine, and it allows individuals to move for a temporary period of time to another department to re-energize their research or learn new skills. Diversity 360 is offered in collaboration with the Office of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equal Opportunity. And for the School of Medicine, we've tried to tailor it to the concerns of health researchers and healthcare providers. And this is a 2 to 3 hour interactive workshop. We also do search committee training and research ethics in collaboration with the school's Central Office and Research Administration and the Office of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equal Opportunity. And we sponsor Links, which is hopefully a quarterly series. At this point, it's been a semi-annual series, Leaders in Communication Skills, to facilitate communication between providers and patients, between faculty and students, and researchers and their research participants. Additional services are working with departments and with the Dean's Office to diversify search committees and diversify sources of recruitment. We review and coordinate the basic science chair's reports to the Dean, provide departmental grand rounds around faculty development, coordinate department reviews, which are required every 10 years under the faculty handbook. This year we began the Louis J. Novak and Charles D. Angove LGBT Dialogue Series, which we're hoping will be an annual series to explore different issues, and we would certainly welcome folks' attendance. The staff toolkit, which I mentioned in collaboration with the Office for Faculty Affairs and Human Resources. Unbeknownst to most faculty, authorship disputes are initially investigated and decided by their department chairs, and then I get to do the first level of appeal. And then they go from me to the dean. And then we also sponsor through my office and coordinate an annual reception to honor newly tenured, promoted, and appointed faculty members. This is every September. We started a faculty mentoring award. This is faculty mentoring faculty. It was begun 2 years ago. This year was the inaugural year for our Faculty Diversity Award and for our Staff Mentoring Award, an award to staff members for mentoring other staff members. There are numerous opportunities for individuals who are interested in participating in these activities. There's a Faculty Development Council which meets on a quarterly basis, and individuals serve as liaisons between their departments and my office to provide targeted information to individuals in their offices about potential opportunities, and also to help me understand better the needs of each individual department. The Diversity Advisory Committee is responsible for, at this point in time, looking at the implementation of the school's Diversity Strategic Action Plan, which was adopted by Leadership and Faculty Council in January of 2015 and is a 5-year Diversity Strategic Action Plan. Right now, the Diversity Needs Assessment Committee is active. We are in the process of developing a Diversity Needs Assessment Survey for the entire medical school community, and then hopefully sending it out and analyzing results and implementing programs in response. Here's some contact information, the website for the office, my direct contact information, and Barbara Chignalis is a part-time administrator for me, and if you can't find me, she can always find me. So please feel free to communicate with whatever. Thank you so much. And our next speaker is Dr. Clara Papp.
Good afternoon. My name is Clara Papp. I'm professor in the Department of General Medical Sciences in the School of Medicine. I am an educational psychologist by training, and my role is I am director of the Center for the Advancement of Medical Learning. I'd like to speak with you about a different set of opportunities to advance your career in the School of Medicine. So far, you have really heard quite an exhaustive and impressive, extensive list of opportunities available to advance your career, whether you choose to go into research, write a grant, work on publications. My focus is on helping faculty become excellent teachers, scholars in education. In the medical school, there are essentially 3 programs. 2 of them in the university program. Amy Wilson-Delfoss is Associate Dean for Curriculum in the university program. We have 185 students, most of them going into the 4-year medical school curriculum, and about 10% of them in the MD PhD program. And then we have another program called the College Program at the Lerner College of Medicine. Alan Hull is Associate Dean for Curriculum. So I'd like to invite you to consider contributing to the educational mission of the School of Medicine. How to do that? There are numerous opportunities to contribute. First, Foundations of Medicine and Health is 18 months long, and there are opportunities to teach basic science, to contribute to the clinical teaching by having an early medical student follow you in your office and learn from you in that venue. And then we have a very important aspect of that curriculum, which we call case inquiry groups. Small groups of students work with a facilitator and work through problem-based learning cases and identify their own learning objectives and work through the problems. Then, of course, there's another wonderful opportunity to teach in core clerkships. This is our 3rd-year curriculum, either basic and clinical science teaching or teaching in the clinical setting. We have a very robust medical student research program. You can volunteer to serve as a research mentor, and then reviewing medical student portfolios, which are being assigned 3 times a year, and you can serve as a portfolio reviewer. These are opportunities to advance your career through medical education. First of all, there is the Center for the Advancement of Medical Learning that offers numerous opportunities. One is scholars collaboration in teaching and learning, and faculty member can identify a specific area they want to develop in the curriculum, they get paired with a medical student and they work together to implement the project. There is Scholarship in Teaching Awards, which recognizes excellent teaching in the medical school and is awarded by the dean during our annual education retreat. And finally, we give certificates in teaching and learning for faculty who attend 3 or more workshops offered through CAMEL throughout the year. So this is our website. Please check it out. And I would just offer this as an opportunity to retain your academic vitality. At some point in your career, you might want to get involved in teaching because it's such a joy. So I would offer this image and ask you to look at this picture. What do you see? You see camels, indeed. I heard someone say camels. But the interesting thing about this National Geographic photo is that the black images you see on this photo that look like camels are really, in fact, shadows of camels. And what you see at the foot of each shadow is the actual image of the camel itself. So this image always reminds me to look again, to look more deeply, and the opportunities for teaching and education are here in the School of Medicine. We would invite you to explore what is here and look again, because there are lots of rich, wonderful opportunities. And so this is our website. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hi, I'm Susan Freemark. I'm the Senior Associate Director for the Flora Stone Mather Center for Women and the Associate Director for Women Faculty Leadership Development. And thank you to our hosts again for inviting us and giving us this opportunity to talk about the services that we're able to provide to women faculty. So the mission of the Flora Stone Mather Center for Women is to empower all women and promote gender equity and inclusion throughout the CASE community. And we do this in a number of ways. We have some signature programs. The first one is Advice from Full Professors, and we hold this once or twice a semester, where we ask full professors to talk about different issues. We have a program coming up November, where 3 full professors will be talking about marginalization and how to avoid that as a faculty member. What's next is a professional and leadership development program. Every other year we have it, 1 year for tenured faculty, the next year for non-tenured women faculty. And it's a year-long program where we provide information about emotional intelligence. We talk about negotiation, which is often something that women are uncomfortable doing. We talk about conflict mediation, gender issues, salary issues, and leadership opportunities within the university. I personally provide coaching on issues that are pertinent to women faculty, and in a minute I'll go into more depth on what some of those issues are. We bring in national speakers who address opportunities and challenges for women faculty. In April, we'll be bringing in Dr. Kathleen McGinn from Harvard University, who will be talking about her work with the Negotiation Project. We have a strong collaborative relationship with the Women Faculty School of Medicine, with FLEX, and with the Women Professional Staff Association of the Cleveland Clinic. We also have a fully supplied lactation room, and I will tell you, we often have a line waiting to use this room. So, coaching issues. What are some of the issues that I work with women faculty on? Department politics often comes up, and we can't get away from department politics. We talk a lot about work-life balance and time management. Everybody struggles with that. I provide help in framing, and we role-play difficult conversations that may be coming up. We talk about managing up, because it's not just managing down, it's also managing your supervisor. We talk about how to identify leadership positions and how to access those positions. Some of our conversations talk about finding comfort with one's own power, and women have difficulty very often doing that. There are changes when welcoming a new child, saying goodbye to a child who's leaving for school, or considering your own legacy. So we have conversations about professional development, career development, and the impact of those situations. And lastly, we talk often about the isolation of leadership. So, upcoming programs. This Thursday, the Asian Women Faculty Association will be hosting a panel discussion on invisibility, the challenges of cultural diversity. October 21st, we have a moms group, and we'll have a book group discussing the book Untangled by Dr. Lisa DeMoore. November 4th, on campus, Jane Hune will be here talking about breaking the bamboo ceiling. She'll be making a couple of presentations about that. And then November 29th, that's our advice from full professors, learning the unwritten rules in academia. So you'll be receiving emails about that. I'm also here to present information about the Office of Faculty Development. And the Office of Faculty Development has 4 initiatives. One is career development, building programs to help faculty figure out what their next steps are as they plan their careers. Community building, there are different programs throughout the year, a newcomers welcome group, there's a wine tasting coming up in February, and other gatherings that give faculty a chance to meet other faculty from across campus. The Office of Faculty Development also provides information about policies, resources, and programs, and this is all located on the Faculty Development website. The office also provides partner hiring assistance. Additional programs, if you are interested in coaching of any kind, either call the Women's Center or Helen Day in the Provost's office. This spring, the Faculty Development Office will be providing a workshop. NSF will be coming to talk about and guide faculty through grant writing workshops. February 3rd is the wine tasting, which I have not been to, but I have heard it's a great evening. There's also a new interdisciplinary group of faculty, staff, and administrators who are focused on scholarly endeavors and research projects or initiatives that are related to LGBTQ studies. And this group meets the third Tuesday of each month, and this takes place in the Cleveland Room at Twing. Whoops, this is the old one. And let me just also say that there are a number of programs through the Provost's office. One is the Distinguished Lectureship Series, and if you would like to bring a speaker to campus, there is funding available for you through the Provost's office. And that covers their transportation, their honorarium, any food, and the Provost's office will work with you on that. There's also the opportunity grants, and these are up to $1,500. You apply for them. It's a very simple application process, and you can receive money to help with childcare during a conference, transportation to a conference. All of these are accessible on the Office of the Provost website. And now, Dr. Horowitz.
Thank you, Susan. All right, Ms. Diana Billamora from the Weatherhead Executive Education Program is not able to be with us today, but she sent us some slides, and I'm going to review what Weatherhead School of Management contributes to our educational opportunities here at CASE. Weatherhead Executive Education provides leadership certificates and a series of programs on emotional intelligence, managing higher performance teams, women in leadership, and the Master Facilitator program. And by attending a series of 1 or 2 day events, you can aspire to attain these certifications. Other programs include communication and professional skills development, designing innovation and strategy, fundamentals of management, programs in operational excellence, advancing managerial skills, and project leadership. Other programs include a leadership lab for women in STEM, leadership lab for women in manufacturing, leadership deep dive, appreciative inquiry, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification, which many in healthcare quality improvement research take advantage of, and Weatherhead executive coaching, also a huge resource for our faculty. The case faculty do have a discount opportunity for paying for these programs, and you can learn more about it on the Weatherhead School of Management website, and the web address is here. And lastly, I'd like to just let you know about the Women Professional Staff Association at the Cleveland Clinic. The WPSA advocates for the development, advancement, and well-being of the women appointed to the Cleveland Clinic Professional Staff Association. They are our sister organization, and we have been very fortunate in sharing programs with them over the last few years and developing a very close relationship with them. Some of their faculty have come here to give programs for WFSOM, and we have similarly been invited to present at the Cleveland Clinic. WPSA programming is provided for all Cleveland Clinic women's staff, and as I said, we are invited to participate as well. These programs include career development, regional networking meetings, a Women in Healthcare Forum, which is an every 2-year event, and we just presented that day-long program on resilience building for women in healthcare a few weeks ago. We have workshops, talks, and networking events throughout the year, and there's a listserv address here that folks are invited to email and sign up for the events. So I'd like to thank you for attending this event. Once again, I'm showing you the email address and the Twitter for the women faculty of the School of Medicine, and thank you all for attending.